Hello and good evening, everybody. I'm Gary. This is Watch Along Leeds, and today I'm thrilled to tell you that, of course, we are joined by joined with or joined by joined with joined by Stuart from the disabled team. Stuart has got the graphics up. He's ready. He's ready to watch the game. I'm not so sure he's going to be saying too much because I think the throat isn't in good shape. Stu, can you hear me?
Only just Gary. Only just Gary, mate. Yeah, only just, mate.
All right. I think that green screen appeared and disappeared there for a second or two.
Wrong button.
Sorry about that. Yeah, we'll just have a little camera change around there just to sort that out. Yeah, we've got Travers, Stoke lineup. Travers, Hoover, is it? McNally, Rose, Thompson, Pearson, the captain, Berger, Johnson, Liers, Vidigale. I've read a bit about him. He's quite meant to be one of their talents. And Matty, is it? I'm not so sure how you pronounce that one. Leeds is Melier, Ilian in nets. Archie Gray, he's put Archie Gray on. Sam Byram, Pascal Strout, Rodon, Ethan, and Gurev. So it looks like he's going to put Archie Gray probably right back, I think, Stu. But we'll discuss that in a minute. Jaden Anthony on there as well. Wilfred Nonto gets the nod. Joel Pirot and Jorginho Rutter. So he's made some changes there, Stu. What do you make of that?
Yes, I mean, I didn't see the Norwich game. Unfortunately, I was watching your watch along, but I didn't really see a lot of game. And apparently, he's using his squad. He's made 3 changes, hasn't he? From 3 changes have come in. Gurev gets his first start. Happy days. Really good for Gurev. Anthony starts, which is good to see. But Archie Gray again, no. I'm not sure. I saw your last video stream you did. I watched it later on about how we overplaying Archie Gray, and the thing is, I think he needs to play. I think there's nothing wrong with playing him, but maybe start him on bench, give him a bit of a rest. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see any need to play him for the full 90, but I think it's like anything else, isn't it? The kit that they're wearing on the pitch now is loaded with tech, so they're going to be monitoring his body processes, and I mean, I don't necessarily think that those are able to report on fatigue, and that's the thing that I'm concerned about. Muscle fatigue, just a general bit of tiredness, but. Farker's insistent that he's fit to play. He's had a good few days to recover. So he gets the nod. On the bench, then, Carl Darlow, Luke Ayling, Jamie Shackleton. Looks like he's back. Cooper, Kamara, Paveda. He's given Somerville a rest there, Stu, as
Yeah.
well. Yeah? So Somerville, Dan James, and Patrick Bamford are
Good
the
bench.
subs, folks. They're all on the bench. And I don't know if you're there, Stu. Do you want to appear on camera today,
I'm here.
or are you happy being off? Oh, you're
I'm
there.
here. I'm here. Mate. I'm here.
You're
Yeah, I'm
there.
here. I'm here.
Good stuff. So it's a massive game. Some predictions I see have gone in the chat.
It's a good bench. It's a really good bench, mate. That's good. It's a really good
Yeah,
bench.
yeah, very strong bench. Kickoff time, I think 8 p.m. locally, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just run through a bit of chit chat. Uh, of course, chat if you want to get your predictions in. First scorer, score. We'll always entertain them. If you see anything else or if you've got any other comments, of course we'll highlight those and discuss them. Yes, of course. What I think you've put these in, Stu. I don't recall typing them in unless I did it when I was asleep.
I'll get them in for you, mate.
Thank you very much, mate. What do you think of the scores going to be tonight? Get your scores in, of course. 4-1 Leeds. Love the lineup. What an incredible bench we have too. Should we need to switch things up? I think the pace of Dan James and Chris Somerville and the thought that those two are sitting on the bench, that's got to be pretty frightening for the opponent. That after 1 hour, you've got those two to put on if things aren't going our way. Of course, you expect that these games are going to be a little bit tighter than perhaps some people are predicting. A lot of people predict that we're going to go into games and give teams a good hammering,
So,
etc. I've been guilty of that myself,
Wednesday,
Stu.
please, with one sugar. Yeah, mate. I'm here. I'm back. Sorry,
Sorry,
mate.
mate. I think Stu's putting the tea order in there.
I was just asking how last to make me a lemon sip.
Good stuff. Yeah, no tea, just lemon sip. You'll be all right.
Lemon sip, mate. Yeah, plenty of lemon sips.
So yeah, I think overall, I'm hoping for a win. Let's just say that. But Stoke, in the past over many years, I always think it's not a very nice place to go. Always a tough ground, tough team, difficult to break down. And teams have been upended at Stoke, so don't underestimate them. That's my big message. I think even though their league position isn't great, they have had a couple of notable wins, and they are a capable opposition that if they all put the shift in, they all up the game. We might find ourselves in a bit of a battle, and I think Farker's press conference was absolutely spot on. That if we're going to get a result down here tonight, I think we're going to have to be at our very, very best, and we have to be absolutely ruthless in front of goal. So yeah. Some good score predictions. A lot of good chit chat going on in the chat. So nice to see that as well, Stu. Exercise done, showered, and PJs waiting for a doner kebab.
I like that, Inky. That's brilliant.
Leeds on now TV and Gary doing watch along. I want for nothing. You've got it. I tell you what, Inky, you have got it sewn up, my friend. You've got the right idea there, haven't you? If it were me though, and I had the chance and the choice, I think I'd be sat here probably with a hot piping hot pizza just off to. I could run a bit of an ad or something and just have a little nibble while it's going. Not an ad, but the intro. We all know I'm rubbish at predicting the score, so I won't try. Come on, Claire. Any score's better than no score. Any prediction. Stu, what is the worst prediction you've made so far this year, mate?
That we're going to win lottery.
You Leeds United score prediction, Stuart.
Oh,
Come on.
the Leeds United, what, this year?
Mm.
I'm going to say this year. I don't know. I've always said that we're going to win, but narrowly. The worst
Yeah,
thing I've ever done regarding the Leeds United prediction was, I think we played Watford and it was 2-0 at half time and I went 2-0 game over and we won 3-2.
yeah,
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 that was worse than I've ever done Scott prediction wise. But
yeah,
no, I've always said that Leeds are going to win 2-1. We're going to win narrowly. I don't think we're going to blow a team away because I just don't think we're prolific enough in front of goal.
yeah,
But coming back from that game, what I missed, the only game I've missed doing the watch along with you, that Norwich game sounded amazing. It really did, and I wished I were there with you because I would have been throwing me butts always like a pram and all sorts, going 2-0 down at half time. I would have done. I would have said 2-0 game over. Trust
I
me.
mean, I think the thing was, yeah, we were disappointed, but we were. I still felt optimistic that we could get back in the game, and I thought that we created enough in that first half to warrant us getting something from it, at least a point. But I mean, I think the worst prediction for me was I predicted we were going to thump Sheffield Wednesday 4-0 or something like that. The most inaccurate prediction ever. It was a
Oh
complete
yeah, we drew
disgrace.
nil. We drew 0-0, didn't we? That was frustrating just before international break, wasn't it? Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a frustrating game. That wasn't it?
and I think I had a shocking prediction against Hull as well. I can't remember what that was. Chat, if you can remember what that was. Just type in Gary. Your prediction was 3. I seem to think that I predicted that we were going to, give them a real beating as well. But I think, and I think we're all waiting for Leeds just to give one team a right hiding, aren't we? That what was that? I just
I
heard
don't know.
something bleep or something.
If we were prolific, Gary, I'd say we would, but we just start prolific. We aren't clinical enough. That's my,
No,
I've al- that's been my biggest gripe this season. If
yeah,
anything, if any negative point talking about this season is we're not clinical enough. We
yeah,
need to create 4 chances to score 1.
yeah, yeah. It seems that we're running shots versus shots on target. If you look at the percentages, it's something that we've noted in many a pre-match, many a watch along or video that overall the percentages are very, very low compared to perhaps some other teams. And like you say, we need multiple efforts before we start hitting the back of the onion bag, don't we? So yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it? But yeah, so there you go, chat. Mine and Stu's worst prediction so far for me, definitely Sheffield Wednesday match. So Claire,
Now,
don't
what?
be afraid. Don't be afraid of getting a prediction wrong. It's absolutely fine. It's just a bit of fun. Don't worry about it. Here we are again with the nerve.
I think this should be an easy. I think this is a slightly easier. If you're rating the opponent, I think this is a slightly easier opponent than what Norwich were.
Yeah, they have problems in front of goal as well. I
Mm.
think they've had about 4 games, I think, where they failed to score at all. But you see, we could talk about statistics all night. You just never know, do you? What's going to go on? And touch wood. I think we should win this. I think the last time I checked, we're 49% chance to win it. Bandy, we're not nervous, or we're trying to portray that we're not nervous. And
I don't think you can tell difference with me, to be honest. I always look like this.
we're both, Stu and I are both a bag of how could I say that? A bag of nails, is it? A bag. It's so nervous. It's like we could be hiding under. I'll be hiding under my table after 15 minutes. I'm sure.
All right, I know I might be so severe.
Stu's got a sofa or a couch somewhere. Good to see Stu. Hope all the family get. Yeah, of course. Everybody hopes that we're. absolutely delighted that you're with us, and I was so pleased when you phoned up earlier, Stu. You know, we had a chat offline, off air on, and we regularly have a chat. You know, off phone and all the rest of it. So yeah, Inky, thank you. Sounds really excessive, Inky.
Make
Make
sure you lie
sure
down.
you lie down.
That is kebab. I'll let him off for using I'll let him off for swearing using the word exercise. That should be swearing vocabulary, like
No exercise.
She says, "No, it shouldn't be swearing vocab."
I know, yeah. I know. Good
You
evening, Jess. Good evening. Yeah, I wonder if Gruev has any value. Well, I think we're going to find out, aren't we? We're going to find out, Bandy. And I mean, in the internationals recently, he's not impressed, has he? And the feedback that I've heard is that you know, overall, he's liable to a mistake. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe Farker's just using this as is Farker underestimating the opponent by putting him out to start with? Chat. You know, that's another question, isn't it? 3-1. Yes.
Yeah, what is your score prediction, then, Gary? I ain't give mine yet.
Now, I don't know if I said one in last video in that last live stream.
You've got kids. You're allowed to change your mind.
I know. Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, I think I might have said 4-1.
Wow.
Based on that everything will sort of run our way. You know, everything that we touch will turn to gold. And
3-1, I'm going to go for.
Looking at the stats, I think, Stu. You know, I think overall we seem to be a lot stronger side than they do. When you look around on the web, you know, there's been a lot of analysis going on, and it's funny how a lot of channels are starting to do analysis now. You know, actual looking at expected threats and all that sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, they're all sort of pointing towards a Leeds win, aren't they? So, but not only a Leeds win, but a comfortable Leeds win. Hermione, the only time I'm moving tonight is to answer the door. Order me a pizza. Inky, I would send my butler
Scared
of Rotherham. Hello, welcome. If you're just joining, I can see a few new numbers.
Have you heard about the outcome of the Everton? If they're found guilty of breaching one, apparently they're going to be charged with breaching one FFP. And if they're found guilty, the Premier League have recommended a deduction of 12 points.
Yeah. You know, Bill Kenwright passed away. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and that's a sad thing for Everton. And I mean, it is they are one of the older clubs, aren't they? The one of the greater clubs, I think, of the Premier League. It'll be set. I mean, I know we've had a differences over the Nonto thing and Jack Harrison thing, but you know, anytime a side gets points disallowed, it's disappointing to see. But those rules are in place to ensure that you know that no team's having a financial advantage over everybody else. But you know, the teams are just simply other clubs are circumventing those rules. They're abusing it anyway, which makes you believe that. Or makes you ask, what is the point in having the rules in the first place if all they're going to do is bend them, circumvent them, and find any way around, you know, investments and investment rules and guidelines and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know what the reaction is from the fans at Everton, because a lot of them wanted Kenwright out, didn't they? Um, but I think what he's done for him over years, and
It's massive.
he's been there a long time, hasn't he, Stu? You know, you can't knock the guy for what he's done, and obviously
And let's be honest.
he's always tried to do his best for club, hasn't he?
And it's been there right up to let's be honest, his death. It's been right up there till only a couple of weeks ago when
Yeah,
he took a back seat with him
yeah.
being polar. So what I mean, this is what I don't get though, right? The Everton fans they'll slag him off, and now all of a sudden they're making tribute videos about him, and I think you're two-faced kids. But I get why they're making tribute videos, but to slag an old man off, I think it's a bit much.
I mean,
He's 76, one of you, somewhat. He wasn't young.
no, he's an old elderly chap,
Yeah,
wasn't he?
so
So,
treat him with a bit of respect, innit?
well, I mean, I think we try and do that here, don't we?
Yeah, of course we do.
In the days of Radrazani, when all of that uncertainty was going on, I was of the opinion that what that guy's actually done for us is he's stabilised the club.
Got us
He's brought us
promoted.
back from nowhere. And I think was it Chilino, wasn't it, the previous order? And I
Yeah,
seem to think that all right, we were probably a bit critical of him in his final months, but when you look at it, that's probably from a business point of view that he's hoping that the club will run itself, and that's what most chairmen hope is going to happen. That's the idea of being a chairman. You don't have to get too involved in the day to day running of it, and I think those are the comments of the new chairman. But we certainly didn't call him names or insult the guy, and I don't think that's definitely the right way. Be critical of someone in a constructive way,
yeah,
but insulting them and calling them all names under the sun it isn't productive for anyone, is it? Really,
not really, no.
whatever the situation. But we move on, and I think people are not grateful enough for what Radrazani's done, which is secure the sale and handed Leeds United over to one of the world's biggest sporting groups. So he's put us in a very, very good place. We're in a lot stronger position now than we were when he took over. But he's certainly secured the immediate and midterm and possibly long-term future of the club. So that's a good thing for us. Look at Man United, for example, look where they are, and what the Glazers are doing to Man United. We've been very, very lucky. We should count count our lucky stars. I think that's the main thing. Yeah, are we good for 4 wins tonight on the trot, Stu?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so. I think we've just got too much for Stoke. I don't think Stoke are the same Stoke as what they once were. Still a rubbish. Well, not rubbish. That's wrong. It's still a nasty. It's not a nice place to go visit any time of day, but especially at night.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not somewhere I'd like to be anyway. Definitely not. I wouldn't want to live in Stoke personally.
If you do live in Stoke, chat,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah. But if these people who live in Stoke, well, they're hard, aren't they? They're meant for Stoke, whereas me, I'm not. I'm too soft. I'm a softie.
You like your home. You like your creature comforts at home, Stu. I
Yeah,
think that's the main.
I like it where there's. I like it. I'd like to think. I'd like to live in a world where there's no violence, no trouble. But that's living in dream world, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it is. I mean, I think the thing about Stoke is, if I remember rightly, and you might have heard me say this, chap, that my dad's cousin or I think great cousin had a pub, and it was in Stoke, and it won at 66 win at World Cup winners, Stu, and it were Ron Flowers. Of course,
Right.
we only have one member of the 66 team left. Who is it, Stu? It's the captain, isn't it?
Jeff Hurst?
Is it Jeff Hurst that's left? I think he's the only
No,
survivor.
Bobby Robson's left, hasn't he? He's the one who's just sadly passed away.
Bobby Robson's died, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have a minute's silence for him before the game starts, I believe.
I think so. Yeah, it's
only fitting. It's only fitting what he did for Man United and England. Can't be argued with neither.
Yeah, that's it. It's when they pass away, it's always a sad moment. So 2 big losses in the world of football this week. It's not very always sad, but this is the way things are, isn't it? Yes, Titch likes to pretend I'm his chair lady, I think. When you all know that he's my
manservant. Yeah. Titch.
Isn't it just fabulous to see the one and only Stu again? Yeah, of course it is, Hermione. It's when we spoke pre-match, and I was always a bit like skeptical. Maybe he's going to come on. I know what Stu's like. Maybe he's just going to be on. He'll just appear on camera and get the graphics. No, I'm bedridden. That's what he said, wasn't it? I think you were just bedridden.
I just couldn't move.
Out of it, yeah. No good, is it? So let's just hope that you're on the road to recovery, Stu. 3 points tonight, good performance, and everything will spur you on to making a 100% recovery, my friend.
I have to big up our Lilo and him and his sister. We haven't been able to go out since last Friday. And Lee went out shopping. He went to local Morrison's and bought some groceries for us and brought them home. He felt
perfect.
So big man for Millie. It's his first time he's ever done it on his own. He went with his sister, but he went around doing it all himself. So I'm proud of him. So well done, Lee.
Good on him.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Lee, because
otherwise we would have been eating bread and gravy. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Over here they have a joke about rice and salt. When there's got no brass, you're eating rice and salt. Bread and gravy, perfect. That's it, Claire. That's what we like to see. Good on you, Claire. Yeah. Good prediction. If you've got a first scorer, Claire, as well, that's always a good one to put in as well. 2-0, Claire thinks. Good evening, Adam. Enke is going 4-1 Leeds. He just doesn't...
He doesn't like predicting scores, does he?
Doesn't
so, man, he puts it for him, bless her.
Ah, right. Okay, well, there you go then. So that's the same as me. I think 4-1. I predicted 4-1. I don't know if I said first scorer.
I'm gonna go pro. I'm gonna go. Do you know what? I'm gonna go wild. I'm gonna go Pascal strike header.
Right.
On target. I don't know if that's gonna come in. Yeah.
Well, so that'll be something freaky. There'll be some long odds on that, won't there? I'm not so sure where we are with this game chat, but I'm just checking in.
My players are gathering round circle, ready for a minute of silence.
Oh God, LUTV's way off the mark, then, guys.
Well, you tell me. Right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to pause mine when they're about to kick off, and then
they were synced.
Then you let me know when you're about to kick off, and then I'll sync up with you, then Gary. I'm ahead of you for a change.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moments of applause.
Hold on a second. We'll flick through some chat. We'll get through that. Leeds 3-1. Adam, well done. Good. Yeah, first score as well. I think I'm going to go Jorginho Rutte, Stu, for my first scorer.
Not a bad shout.
So there we go. 4-1 Rutte. Hermione will do now. I'm off to Dubai to watch the game. Good on you, Bandy.
With the troops.
Wow, Inky, funnily enough, that's my prediction too. Have a safe walk, Bandy. Welcome back, Stu. You're doing a thingy match reaction.
I'm not at the game. No, Adam, I'm not well enough to do all that like yet, mate. I'm not well enough. Gary will be doing most of talking today. Right. My players are just about, and I'm. Looks like Leeds are going to kick off. So I'm just right. I'm going to pause it. Well, referee's running over to chuck a coin or something back into it's tossing coin. You know what the toss. No one's chucked out on pitch or all like that, so don't worry.
Ref's just blown the whistle. It's not a minute's silence. It's a minute of clapping. I think that's the best way to say it. I think.
Right, mine's just
Stu,
kicked off.
and players are now halfway lined up. It looks like it's Leeds to take the. Hello. Oh God.
Yeah, me.
All right. Yeah. There we go.
I just paused as they're just about to kick off.
Yeah, they've kicked off.
Have yours kicked off?
According to this, yeah, it's kicked off. It looks a bit misty or something there. Is it misty or foggy? I'll tell you what, that ground, man, wow, so empty, so many empty seats.
We could have gone.
Yeah, we could have gone.
Well, I don't know if Silla would have let me go, but I'm on 11 seconds, 12, 13, 14.
I'm on 30. I'm on 40 now. LUTV's on 40. Oh, Stoke have a chance. Jesus Christ. An early chance for Stoke, and it's Vinegal, I think it is.
Mine on a minute, Gary. Mine's on a minute now.
Right, I'm 5 seconds behind now, so I'm on 58. Minute now. There we go. Ball's over at right hand side. There's a free kick, I think. A little challenge on Wilfred Nonto. Does it? I mean, is it the camera that they're using? The LUTVs or audio's all over the place as well.
1 minute 20. Let's set this forward. First half time. Let's take it to 1 minute 20.
Yeah. So there we go. Pass not back. Stoke have the possession, and I think there's a problem with the audio on the LUTV chat. I don't know if any of you are watching that. Oh no, it's coming back a bit now.
There we go. Heard quite
Stoke
a lot of
playing out from the back.
Seeing what it's all about playing tonight.
Oof. There's a long ball up, and I think it's Joe Roden. Oh no, it isn't. It's Sam Byram, I think, on Lears, but it is offside. Yeah, good decision from linesman. So yeah, good on him. We'll just clear up some chat. Pirot is due a goal. Anthony 20-yard bullet, good. I'm clapping for Bobby Robson. Yeah, of course. You can't do anything else. God bless him. Hope he sleeps well. Yep, Bobby Charlton. Of course. Thank you, Hermione. It's nice of you to see that. Plenty going on in the chat there, folks. So there's quite a few people joining as well, Stu. So I don't know what's going on. 14 in chat, apparently. So hello and welcome if you're joining. And if you're new to the channel, of course, and you enjoy the content, do feel free to press that subscribe button. You could smash that like button as well. Apparently, if it does illuminate as well, if you're not subscribed, do let me know, because that's one of the new features they've got. It should play a little flashy graphic. But anyway, we'll move on. Stoke down the right-hand side. And it's Hoover trying to pick up the ball, but that's going to be a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? Hoover's trying to pick up the ball. It's Leeds throwing anyway, the play on. Long throw by Shackleton, I think it is. Jaden Anthony just picks up the ball. He's on his own, quite isolated. He loses the ball and it's gone back all the way to the keeper. Carries. Byram knocked back to Ilian Melia. Leeds trying to play out from the back now, switching the play from left to right. And Archie Gray. He's got a couple of players for company. Nice bit of play from Archie Gray there, but he's Can't find the pass forward, unfortunately, and Stoke pick up possession. It's crossed in, and it's flicked up, but it's caught by Ilian Meslier. An impromptu counter there by Stoke, and it was a pass by Gray up the line, but it wasn't really a pass that was on. I didn't think there were a couple of Stoke players between him and the Leeds front line. Bit of a strange one from him.
Why the supporters rubbish? They're empty seats. I think it's because it's a midweek game, Adam. I don't think that helps, mate.
Yeah. No, not at all, does it? It's when it's midweek, and of course, people aren't as liable. But you always find when a team comes down from Premier League, the attendances on average do drop off. Obviously, except for us, and Purdue into St Byram. But a couple of early goals to talk about, Stu, or I say early goals, the earlier kickoffs. Hull are ahead against Birmingham, Ipswich ahead against Bristol, 1-0 in each of those. And of course, I think they kicked off at 7:45, right, look at that, I think. So, plenty of other games on tonight, 6 other games in the Championship. And there is a Champions League round of fixtures. Daniel Farker looks quite cold. Is it cold there at the minute, folks? Maybe is it in the night time now? I mean, autumn's getting its grip, isn't it?
Yes.
And strange, yeah. Anyway, well, wrap up warm. I think that's the thing.
Celtic have took a 1-0 lead over Atletico Madrid.
Wow, big goal, and not much going on. Leeds chat. It's Paulsby playing back to Travers. That's the Stoke keeper, and I think what it plays is down tiny shoe, his bootlaces at the moment.
Just showing you managers right now, side by side. Yeah, we're in line. This goalkeeper, by the way, this goalkeeper of Stokes is made the second most successive saves in the Championship.
Has he?
Yes.
So he's a busy guy then.
And I promise you, I haven't done any homework. It was on Sky Sports earlier on.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm due to Jaden Anthony. Anthony couldn't get to it, unfortunately. There's a misplaced pass from Anthony. Leeds conceded a throw-in. And Leris plays it all the way back from almost the halfway line back to Travers. And it goes out. Thompson, I think it is that. It's difficult to tell when you're on LU TV because you can't see some of the players. I don't really know what I haven't really analysed much about Stoke. I haven't had that much time. Stu, have you seen any previous Stoke games or any Stoke highlights?
I'll see some Stoke highlights.
Anything to be concerned about?
They play with a low block and they like to counter attack.
Yeah.
And Alex Neil, their manager, he's got a good pedigree, hasn't he? He's a good, decent manager overall. He's Alex Neil, so
yeah. Ilian Meslier picks up the ball. Picks up the ball. He's got a ball at his feet.
Oh, great! That were a loose pass.
Plays a short one out to Archie Gray. It's another loose pass from Archie Gray. Concedes a throwing up near the halfway line.
We're spot on, Gary. We're spot on with time.
Yeah, I might just be a fraction of us. I think I'm about 2 seconds behind you, mate. But don't worry about that.
I've just paused it and then restarted it again. Let's give me time. 8 minutes. 8 minutes 40. 8. Come on, Stuart. 8 minutes and 50.
I'm coming up to 9 minutes now. 3, 2, 1. 9 minutes.
Yeah, you're spot on with me now. I'm just going to set this off at 9:08. Let go of it at 9:08. Then that way it'll start at 9:08.
Okay. Now.
There we go, mate.
Yeah, we're just about there, I think. So that's it. Good. Another throw-in for Leeds. It's a bit of a slow start, this, Stu, isn't it? A bit of a slow burner, this game. not much intensity from either team. Stoke seemingly having perhaps the better of the possession at the moment, but all of that stuff is early doors stuff. In fact, it's Leeds 52% possession, 48 for Stoke, 2 shots for Stoke already. And interestingly, Stuart, those 2 shots are listed as on target. So a bit of a slow start for Leeds at the moment, and quite a few loose passes, notably Archie Gray, Ethan Ampadu. This is what we talk about fatigue. This is the stuff that's not recorded or shown by the tech that the players are wearing, the technology that they're wearing in the shin pads and those vests. Those that's a bit of a late one from Jadon Anthony, but the players, gosh, taken a few. Lewis has taken a few steps there before he's gone down.
Yeah,
I'm not so sure where the free kick has been taken and where the foul took place are the same. But anyway, we play on. Stoke. Pass the ball around, and it's Rose. And it's cut out by Ethan Ampadu, gone out for a throw-in.
RB Leipzig have took a 1-0 lead against C. Zaveda. And that's the only goal so far tonight.
Zaveda? Club or team I've never even heard of. Long throwing from Stoke. There's a player there we might have to be a bit cautious of. I think is Hoover. Make sure we're not conceding throw-ins in our third of the pitch, I think, Stuart, because that could be a bit of a dangerous one for us, couldn't it? Wow. I mean, looking at, I'm just getting some angles here, chat, of the other stands, and so many empty seats. Wow. I mean, Leeds fans could have really filled that entire stadium.
The one thing I would say, though, Gary, is, you know, what this tells me is away fans, the away fans, you know, who we play against, aren't really bothered that Leeds United have rolled into town. Otherwise, they would have packed the stadium out. So, see, some clubs, you know, we all say that, we attract, we're the main
draw.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to be, does it? By looking at the stands.
Well, not for Stoke. I mean, is it? I mean, like how else, Stu, isn't it? Is it a cost of living crisis in that part of the world? You know, is it employment? What is it? You know, nobody. We don't really know. There's a lot of different factors. But being a night game, people might not like going to a night game. A lot of different reasons for it, but I mean, I'd have certainly thought it'd have been a something a bit more fuller than what it is. It's going to be a really low attendance, is this? And I think if Leeds fans are sat at home watching this thinking, I'd have liked to have gone to that, but I couldn't get a ticket in ballot, blah, 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 they're going to be a bit disappointed.
Could have gone with away fans.
Yeah. Could have got and sat. You could have got and sat with the home fans, and
well, you don't need to. You could have sat on your own. Look at that space there.
On
your own, you can find a seat in space where
you're not talking
without anyone near you.
Yeah, we're not talking about a few dozen seats here. We're talking a good, I'd say, a good couple of thousand.
Great ball by Gray.
Nice ball by Archie Gray down the line. Into Wilfred Nonto, but there's nobody in the 6-yard box, and Wilfred has to cross it over quickly. He doesn't have much of a choice. More or less just hopes that there's somebody in there rather than looking up. I think that's the main thing from Wilfred Nonto. Nice bit of running. He just delays his run, beats the offside trap, and his pace takes him way beyond the Stoke left-back Thompson, I think it is. Oh.
Where were Perot? He should have been busting the gut to get in
there. Yeah. And it was McNally who almost got a touch on it, and that would have been another splendid own goal, I think, if he had have got a touch on it. Interesting, would they expect us to win? and it is on TV, so stayed at home in the warmth. Yeah, well, there, fair enough, isn't it? I mean, I think the thing is, Stu, for me, you can't beat going to a game.
Yeah,
Um,
I haven't experienced that in
it's
a long
it's
time.
really enjoyable going to a match. But it's like how else in it? Everyone's Jorginho Rutte closes down Travers, but it's pumped in the air. It's not a good clearance, but headed it back to Travers, and Leeds just hold the position now as Stoke try and play out from the back. Good little ball over the top by Stoke, but it's cut out. Oh, God. Yes, of course, if you're wondering, time now in locally is 18 minutes past 2 a.m.
Wow.
So it's an early morning start for me. Of course, I'm not going to hang around after this watch along. I'll probably end it all. We'll have a few comments at the end, and then we'll probably end it. And I'll go try and get a couple of hours sleep before dawn breaks. A couple of hours later, and then of course it's back to the grind for another happy day at school. Hooray! Kids keep you going, Stu. Makes you energetic. Ball
Yeah,
played across the park. This played out, coming down left hand side. Could be a bit of a danger if they do something with him or get him involved. Not sure what his name is, but lad with the dyed hair. Coop.
Is that over?
No. Hoover's play like on the right hand side, but on the left hand side, it's Tuna Vidigal. I think it is it?
Well, I think Manny called him out. Called him straight away. She said somewhere that it's a lot to be said about him.
Yeah. Hilarious. Is this Stoke side, Stu? They're all, I mean, there's some seems to be some half decent players there. So are they performing under par, or what's going on for them?
None to say me foul. Yeah, I think it was Willie.
Yeah, it was
A little V
definitely
large there.
Wilfred.
It was a little V large there, wasn't it?
A bit of banter there with the linesman from Wilfred Nonto. There's a bit of pushing and shoving. The player's got his arm across Thompson, I think it is, across Wilfred Nonto's chest. A little bit of argy-bargy, but anyway, they win the free kick. It's taken, and it's been not pinged about by Stoke, and they're just playing a bit of possession at the moment. Leeds standing off a little bit, not forcing the issue. And it's McNally down the right-hand side.
Oh, Vidigal almost scored.
Into Loris. Oh, and it's a header straight at Ilian Meslier. And it's Vidigal.
Wow, what
That
a
was
bit
a
of
lovely
play
cross
by,
in.
what a bit of play by number 17.
Little reminder, Stuart, for Leeds United.
What a cross by Hoover.
Yeah. Straight, it puts the cross right on the penalty spot for Vidigal, who's running in at pace. But luckily the power's there, but the direction, unfortunately for him, straight at Ilian, and a little bit of a call for some urgency, I think, from Leeds United.
Vidigal, I told you about. Thanks, Amani, love.
Yeah.
Ever, hello, Ever.
Oh, is Ever in? Yeah, it's one of our new. Oh, there's another cross in, and it's cleared away by Ilian Meslier, who just literally, I don't know what he does there. He falls towards the towards the byline and kicks it away with his legs, and there's another save by Ilian Meslier's legs, and it's kicked and shot over the top, and it's me who shoots, and it's over the top, and Leeds are under a little bit of pressure here, chap.
Who won shirt last week, Gary?
The shirt winner was Bandy, Stuart. Bandy won it. He won it, and he got his form in, got his hashtag in, and Bandy was the lucky one. So yeah, more giveaways and stuff because it's heading to Christmas, so we might have a couple of little giveaways coming up in November. Now, Christmas chat, I should be. Oh, hang on, Leeds is getting in here. Oof. Wilfred Notto has a shot from 30 yards and it's charged down and it's gone deflected out for a throwing on the far side. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to have a couple of giveaways and stuff in November. More to be announced later on. Wilfred Notto tries to break into the 18-yard box, but it's punted in the air and there's a foul. There's a foul there, and I think, yeah, the referee's given it against Stoke, and it was a foul on Ethan Ampadu. And Leeds are under the caution, or they have been under the caution. Stoke have had the better of the play this last 5 minutes. Wilfred Notto, elbow in the back, is brought down, and possession's gone to Stoke. And it's Vidal, I think, is it? It is. Against Wilfred Notto. I don't know what Wilfred's. I don't know if he's complaining to the referee there. I don't know if he's happy about it. Difficult one. Yeah, it is Vidal. So, strange one. Can't really lip read what Wilfred's saying there. I don't really want to lip read it.
I think it's basically saying, "Come on, ref, what will that?"
I wonder if he's asking for a yellow card out of the ref there, Stu. Possibly, eh? Yeah.
And it goes free kick.
Whipped in. And it's right foot, and it's it's headed away. I think is it Sam Byram gets his head on it? Yeah, over the bars. No direction on that for Sam. It's a bit of a tricky one. He's sandwiched in there against a couple of defenders. Not an easy one as it comes whipping in. But Leeds on the near side touchline. Looks like Daniel Farker's got the ball. Gives it to Byram. I'm not so sure what's going on there. A bit of controversy. Byram takes it. Jaden Anthony back to Pascal, I think it is, yeah. Byram.
Southampton have
Byram again, back to Strouk, and then back to Meslier. Leeds playing all the way back from the halfway line, back to Ilian Meslier. And Stoke are starting to push on to Leeds a little bit here, so we need to start knocking that ball around a little bit faster. One touch, two touch, make it quick. Archie Gray picks up the ball, couple of little touches and makes a run, and he's tackled.
Is it me or is Stoke growing in a bit of confidence, gaining a bit of confidence? Are you, Gary?
Well, I think they've woken up, Stuart. It's been a very, very slow start, that opening 15 minutes, but they've definitely come into the game more than what we have. You can sit here talk about stats and all the rest of it, but they've had the opening chances, Stu. I think we're still on 0 chances at this time, and it's 20 odd minutes gone, 23 minutes, I think. Leeds, Farker was right, and the ball's over the top for video, but he's offside. And another little bit of an escape there for Leeds. Stu Stoke now 60%, 40% possession, so that's showing the tilt there that Stoke are definitely controlling this game. 4 shots for Stoke, 2 on target, 3 on target, 75% at the moment. 2 shots for Leeds, 0 on target. This is what we were talking about pre-match, isn't it? That we're that conversion rate isn't good enough. Need to be a bit more clinical.
We seem to play better in the second half, though, don't we? Of late, I've noticed.
Well, yeah, I mean there is that, isn't there? Is it a case of do we have to wait for a team to get the lead before we pull our socks up a little bit? Nice ball up by Rodon, but Wilfred couldn't get it. I think he was having a little bit of a battle on there with the marking player. Goes all the way through to Travers, and he gets the ball. think it's McAnally rose and then kicked up by the goalkeeper over the
Running a
halfway
lot
line.
of midfield battles.
Trapped by Joe Roden. Out to Wilfred Nonto. Nonto takes a couple of steps, is pushed over, but the ref says no, it was a fair challenge. I don't know how that wasn't a fair challenge, but anyway. Roden again. He wins the ball back there, Wilfred. Nice little bit of play, but anyway, we play on.
Farker being nice and vocal, bless him.
Yeah. Strauch. Just on this left-hand side here.
That's brilliant by Rutter.
And that's Jorginho Rutte. Miscontrols the ball, but then he manages to win it back. Nice little ball through. And it's into Shelby Road. It's saved by the keeper's legs.
Should he have done better?
Yeah, should have done better there. Should have finished there.
Great play by Rutter to win ball.
But he's done all the right things. He's tried to just hit it low to far post, hasn't he?
Yeah, Angle were
You would
against.
hope that he'd finish there, Stu. But it's not a bad stop by the keeper. I think that's. He's had to adjust his legs as he's gone down. So corner ball for Leeds. Whipped in. It's a left footer. Oh. And Travers saves from a Jorginho Rutte header.
Good header as well. Really good
it's
header.
A lot of pace on it, and it's bounced just in front of the keeper, and it's a nice height for him. But he's had to make an adjustment there, the keeper, as he's going down, and good save. So 2 good moments for Leeds. Gruev plays it up. We've not heard much of Gruev, I don't think yet, Stu, have we?
No. Yeah. Good defensive header by Mampadu.
Yeah, nice. Long header back to Ilian Melier from I think it was Ampadu, was it? Yeah, Melier. Back to Melier, plays it out again. Leeds insisting on this playing out. It'd be nice just to see him pump one long when Stoke are pressing up high up the pitch here. Melier's gone long this time, but it's cut out by the Stoke midfield, offside.
Luckily.
And it's Pearson, and he just punts the ball over the top. Pearson's playing in a very advanced position there, Stuart.
He is.
He's listed as one of the these pivot players, if you like. He's normally plays just in front of the back four for Stoke. So there's no question that they are pushing on. Long ball up from Ilian Melier, trying to find Byram, I think it is, but it's cut out. It's a very, very good ball from Ilian Melier. And Leeds have got the yardage here, and they've turned it over completely, and it should be a Leeds throw-in, I think.
Plymouth took a 1-0 lead against Sheffield.
Anthony whips it in. Travers collects. Say again, Stu.
Plymouth took a 1-0 lead over Sheffield Wednesday, and Celtic. Atletico Madrid equalised to make it 1-0, but Celtic have quickly responded to make it 2-1 to Celtic.
Wow. Long ball from Stoke. Who's the manager at Celtic now, Stu? Is it still Rodgers?
Brendan Rodgers, yeah.
Oh.
Back for his second spell, isn't he?
I'm back for some more European football with Colo Torre, my right hand man Colo Torre.
I'm surprised. Celtic fans took him back.
I am as well, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I am. Going from Big Ange Postecoglou to Brendan Rodgers is a bit of a downgrade, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it is, because Big Ange has won it for him, hasn't he? And
he won treble, didn't he?
He's had a bit of a shocker as Brendan done it with Leicester. Outswinging corner ball from Stoke. Pearson. tried to whip it, tried to clip one over the top, but I think it's headed away by Ethan Ampadu and played now all the way back to Travers. Travers goes long.
PSG
So
1-0
Leeds
up
have.
over AC Milan in Champions League.
Oh,
Mbappe scored. Surprise, surprise.
yeah. They didn't have much joy up at St James's, though, did they?
No. And they're in action tonight as well, aren't they? At Newcastle.
And yeah, of course, chat. If you want to, if there's anything,
Oh,
there's a
what
nice
I
little
think we've
turn
got.
and a spin. That might be is it a penalty? They're
No,
appealing for a
we've
penalty
got away
because
with
he's
one
grabbed the
there.
shirt. Leeds have got away with one from and Tierney's let that go, but there's a foul. One of the Leeds players is down. I don't know if it's Gurev. No, it's not Gurev. And Sam Byron might have just got away with one there, folks. It's a nice little
According to
turn.
commentator, he says it in a penalty, but I think he we're
He's
playing a
had it. Well,
different.
he's got his hand on the shoulder, Stu, hasn't he? I mean, he's probably slipped, but they're certainly well within the rights to try and appeal. I think anybody, if it were us, we'd be appealing for it. We'd be shouting and screaming and throwing cans of coke at the camera, wouldn't we, Stu?
Yeah, thanks to man, love. I would have my lemsip's finished. I've drank my lemsip, so I'm all right. Nice to issue on the results due tonight. Yeah, hello everyone. Just got back in from work and ready to watch a good game. Good to see you back, Stu. Thanks, Willie. Back, but not back, but I'm back. Evening, Willie. I'm here to help me, mate. I'm here to help me, mate, out.
Yeah, hello, Willie. Good evening to you, sir. And then we're just trying to keep an eye on this game, this Leeds game. They've had a bit of a spell of Stoke, and there is a threat there. Leeds have to be a little bit cautious. A possible penalty appeal ignored by Tierney, I think, really there. Vidal seems to be growing in this game as well, Stuart, down this left-hand side. And there's a call for offside. And it's given. Has he given a throw in, a goal kick or an offside there? I wasn't sure what he's signalling for there, Stu. Difficult one. Is it a penalty this, Stu, do you think?
I think it's a soft penalty, but again, a penalty is a penalty.
Well, we would have been crying out
for it. We would have been crying out for it if it were against Rutter.
Yeah.
I think that was a penalty. Lucky Leeds.
Yeah, I think that probably was as well. He's had contact on the shoulder.
He had no reason to go down, Gary. He had no reason to go down. He done all hard work. He spun him. He would have had a one-on-one shot, but he went down. That tells me that a player, if he goes down like that, have been fouled.
Yeah. Probably maybe a little bit of a loss of balance brought on by the contact on the shoulder. When you're moving like that, if you're on one leg, and trailing legs in the air, it's quite easy to lose balance, I would think, at that type of spin. I think Leeds have got away with one there, folks. There's a bit of a challenge in the middle of the park. Not so sure who it is. Is it Nonto?
Yeah, a bit of a foul, but I think he would genuinely go in football. I don't think there were any bad malice in it or all.
Bit of a twist, I think, there on that leg, but he's up and about. He's running. He's not complaining that much. Ball pumped long by Travers.
We're winning a lot. They're winning a lot of headers in midfield. They're winning midfield battle at the moment.
Yeah. Through to Liam Millier. Leeds played it up the right hand side now. That's a long ball. Is it Archie Gray who's played that? And it's to nobody. Sure. I'm just gonna have to go because unfortunately I've not got my tissue with me, so I'll be back in a moment.
Go get your tissue, mate. It's is it a free kick to Free kick to Leeds. Leeds seem to be getting a lot of free kicks, don't they? The Stoke fans are happy. Plymouth took a 2-0 lead over Sheffield Wednesday. Scored in first half injury time. Stoke, here comes Stoke. Corner ball to Stoke. We're under a bit of pressure, Leeds, at the moment, guys. They're under a bit of pressure. It's a corner to Stoke. That Village is doing us some really big positive problems. He looks a player. Looks some player. Manny, you were spot on again, lass. You were spot on again, love. You were spot on again. Causing us problems.
Yeah. We're not having it all our own way, are we, Stu, like we expected. No. It's certainly not a walkover that everybody's talking about. 4-1 might still be a bit as the minutes tick. Oh, it's a header and it's just wide.
Wide, thank God for that.
It's McNally with the header from about the penalty spot, and it's just gone wide of Ilian's net. Plenty of pace on the ball for him. All he has to do is direct it back across the goal, and he fails to do that, McNally. So, yeah, difficult one, isn't it, Stu? As these minutes tick by, our goal predictions and score predictions are becoming a little bit less likely. And if you are wondering, chat, yes, I have got a little bit of a runny nose, but this cold has been going on for about 2 to 3 weeks. But we've gone from a situation where we haven't had any rain for nearly 6 months, and finally it rained last night with a massive thunderstorm. And when that happens, finally we start adjusting to what we call the rainy season. So hopefully we can look forward to plenty of rain and big thunderstorms now.
Dangerous place. Now here comes Stoke.
Oh dear. Johnson, left-hand side for them as they're attacking. It's down the Leeds right-hand side. Johnson, little touches into Vidal. Johnson again.
Adam says that he was taking an knee off. He's losing the ball a bit. Yep.
Yeah. Vidal. Ooh, that was a nice ball in, but Leeds managed to stuff the threat with Ampadu.
Well played, Willie.
And Wilfred Nonto, that's nice turn. Is that tries to find I think it's Joel Perot or Jorginho Rutter up the front there. Stoke. Leeds back to Leeds again. Archie Gray, I think. Oh, into Rutter. Rutter's fouled. Tackle from behind, low into the calves.
We're getting a few decisions going our way.
Yeah, that'll please the Leeds fans.
This Rutter's only on 9 and Gurez had 15 touches. This
yeah.
Perot's only had 10.
10 touches.
For Perot, yeah.
Yeah, we've had a couple of good efforts, haven't we? But I mean, that's it, really. That's all I can recall, Stu. It's not been the scintillating football that we were watching against Norwich that second half. But every game's different, and I think Farker he'll just let it continue. Unless they score, he's not going to do anything. And then you'd expect that if he's after the 3 points, he's going to make some changes about the 70-minute mark, 60-minute mark. And, unfortunately, we might be looking at a situation here where if we'll end up winning this game 1-0.
I'll take it. On a cold night in Stoke, I'll take it.
You'll take that, will you? Yeah.
1-0, and then get on bus and get the hell out of there, definitely.
Yeah.
Here comes Perot.
It'd be nice to see something a little more convincing, though, Stu, so we don't have 5 minutes of terror at the end, where we're just holding on. backs to the wall and we're putting Cooper on. I like
They
it.
travelled by coach again, didn't they? Well,
Eh?
bus. They travelled by
Yeah.
bus again, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't know. I don't.
Someone coming off at bus.
Yeah, I mean, it's only an hour or 2 hours, a couple of hours away, innit? I think Stoke. So what, 2.5 hours, something like that. Norwich. I mean, Norwich that's a bit of a long drive, isn't it, down there?
And then we had all them floods as well, didn't they?
Yeah, all floods and that. I mean, Google Maps was saying like it's about 3.5 hours, is it, to Norwich?
Yeah.
I thought
And
it'd be a
I
bit
think it
longer
took
than
them
that.
about 6. I think it took them
Huh?
about 6 hours with floods and traffic and roads
Yeah.
closed and stuff. It took them about 6 hours.
Yeah, I won't fancy being stuck on a bus for 6 hours, but
Rutter needs to stay on his feet.
yeah. Strap. Oh, into Perot, but Perot can't bring the ball under his control. It's kicked away, and Leeds are starting to win the battles here in midfield. It looks like they've been instructed just to
Pushing
push
them
on
out.
a little bit.
We'll try to get that goal before half time to
Archie
kill the
Gray.
strike.
Yeah.
Oh, unlucky not
Archie
so.
Gray. Oh, Wilfred plays it to Wilfred, but Wilfred can't control it. He's running at full tilt. Is Wilfred. Nice little spin from Wilfred, but it's just a bit unfortunate.
It's the nearly,
Can't
isn't it?
bring it
It's
in.
just nearly, isn't it? It's always nearly. It's nearly that perfect final ball, that final phase of play. It's nearly.
Nearly. It's definitely the nearly game, this, isn't it?
Yeah. Goalkeeper goes long with his kick. Beats. Someone needs to demand that ball in that, and we need to demand that ball in that midfield.
Bounced over a couple of players and Stoke have got the possession, but they're playing back and they're trying to keep possession more themselves. It's Berger who's played it back. Now it's gone out to the left hand side. And Stoke playing it back. They are trying to keep possession. There's a long ball up over the top now. Into. That's a nice. Oh, luckily he couldn't get it in. I think it's Leris there, isn't it? And the referee spotted an infringement. Offside given against Leeds.
Daniel Farker's not looking impressed.
No, I'm not surprised. I don't know what he's done there, referee, because certainly players seem to be in the
We took that free kick. Stoke have took that free kick in our half.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, they're saying it was offside. I didn't even see a challenge. I don't know what happened there, Stu. That's a weird bit of play. You'll have to rewind that, mate, because I don't know what happened there. Anyway, don't worry. Don't bother. Ooh, that was a big challenge. Sam Byram with Vidial, I think it is. Play through the middle. Stoke. They've come to have a go, and it's a foul against Pascal Strauch, just outside the 18-yard box, probably about 21, 22 yards. And it's against Mame. Is that how I say it? Mame. He's gone running into Pascal Strauch more or less, and Pascal really can't do much about it, and he's gone down. Stoke have a free kick. Leeds got 4 players in the wall.
It's a perfect opportunity. It's a perfect free kick, really, because you're not too close. You can get it up and down if you need to.
Get it up. Get this up and over. Vidial is stood. He's interested in this.
So is
Hands
Johnson.
on hips.
So is Thompson.
Yeah.
It's a perfect free kick for I'm assuming
Pascal Roden, Ampadu.
It'd be a left footer
in the wall. Say again.
This is ideal for a left footer.
Yeah.
Amani says, "Did you drive steamrollers? You could do Leeds to Norwich in 3 hours. I could do Leeds to Norwich in 3 hours on my bike." Willie says, I like to watch games with a little bit of tension to the end. At the end.
This is the tension now, Willie. You've got the tension here because this free kick, Vidal tries to drive it low, it hits the wall and ricochets away. And I think it's Hoover's played it back. Oh, and there's a foul there as well on Pearson, and the referee Tierney's let play go on. Stoke were in possession. Player gets up. Didn't see who it was. Difficult one for Leeds. This. There's a ball over the top, and luckily Archie to Vidal, but luckily Archie Gray's there to stuff out the danger. Archie Gray needs to be a bit careful. He's right by the corner flag, and he's giving it away. Archie Gray tries to play it out, but unfortunately,
I tell you what,
give it up. Oh, and Leeds United.
Well done.
And the ball squirms through, and luckily Pascal Strout stops the ball rolling over the goal line. Mellier's missed it. The defenders have missed it.
You can tell
and it's trickling into the goal.
Archie Gray into right back.
Yeah, well, I mean, Stu, I we don't really have the right back position covered, but if you're under pressure like that, kick it out. If there's no easy pass on or no pass on, concede a throw-in.
Yeah, just
thump it against the opponent and try and win a throw-in off them. That's even better instead of trying to play possession and look for the close pass. A pass that's just and there's a header from the near post.
What on earth?
We haven't had it all his own way again.
Guys. We haven't had it all his own way at all.
No, Stuart. Difficult half of football. Leeds with 2 clear-cut chances, and unfortunately, we've not managed to bury one of them. But stats. Stu will take the half time. Are you all right taking half time, Stu? Or don't me to talk?
No, go on, mate. I'll do it for you.
You want to do it, and I'll just go and get some relief and try and get a refill as well. All right, then over to you, Stu. If you want to change camera around and that, be my guest. All the best, folks.
Late goal in the Champions League, and it's not good news for Newcastle fans. Borussia Dortmund have took the lead just before on a stroke of half time. The lead Newcastle 1-0 going in half time. Preston 0, Southampton 1. Plymouth 2, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Antwerp. Well, hang on a minute. Right, the latest is Antwerp are beating Porto 1-0. Youssef on 37th minute. Half time, Birmingham 0, Hull City 1. Bristol City 0, Ipswich Town 1. They keep going, don't they? Rotherham 0, Coventry 0. And that's your up to date with your half times, guys. Let's see who's in chat. He wants his mummy. Few. Yeah, I'm glad that half's over. I hope Daniel Farker sticks the rocket up the bottoms of Marnie. It's where it's needed. Stoke are up for it. Yeah, look, we are having it all his own way. In Kiawe, we're not having it all his own way. Let's just hope Daniel Farker can work his magic and get this team ticking. I didn't see much of Gorev's influence in that now, which is a bit of a disappointment. I thought actually Gray at right back struggling a little bit, if I'm honest, truth be told. And I think who else? Jadon Anthony. I thought he lost possession quite a few times in that half. So the three, what would you make changes at half time, or would you give it till 60th, 70th minute? I mean, I think I'd be tempted to bring off Gurev and bring in Kamara. That'll be my first change. I'd even look at even bringing off Gurev and bringing on Shackleton at right back and put Archie Gray at side of Ampadu. And that's what I'd do. We just don't seem to be. I don't know what it is. We just don't seem to be at it in that first half at all. Amani, my love. Claire says, my love. Willie, that was too much tension. Thanks. I think he needs to make us move further up the field. I think we're trying, Adam. I just don't think we're having it all his own way. Oh dear, Newcastle, my dad's team is at the game. It was too cold for me. Yeah, they're losing 1-0, which is a bit of a shame. But, I always like to see English teams do well in Champions League unless they're Man United. Then I don't want to see them do well. But that's for obvious reasons. Gurev and hiya, Phil. Oh, we're doing well, mate. Gurev and Anthony off for me, Stu. Yeah, I think so. Phil. I just don't think Gurev's had the impact he would have liked to have had in his opening, his debut. I don't think he's done anything to warrant. He hasn't done anything to say to Daniel Farker, I'm available for selection, boss. So he can't. There's no arguments if he gets dropped again. But yeah, Anthony, it just doesn't look like he don't look at it at all, does he, this time round? Maybe it's a Wednesday. Maybe it's what day are we on Wednesday? Maybe it's a Wednesday night in Stoke. Phil, what's the problem? Did you see the game Saturday? They played good at Norwich, Leeds. I didn't, mate. No, I didn't. Adam, I saw highlights, but I didn't see the game. I was in bed. I was bedbound, mate. I was bedbound. So I'm only back now to help Gary out, bless him. But yeah, look, I think Stoke, overall, Campton's also lucky that they haven't gone in with a 1-0 lead. They've had some really good chances. Really, really good chances. Like Vigal, who Amani called out at the beginning, he looks a good player for him. He's been luckily Mesley has been in right place at right time. Nonto started lively but gone quiet. Gurev been very changes, very decent. I haven't been seeing a lot of Gurev, Amani. No changes until 65th minute. That's me. Then blitzed them with speed. We've got the players to come up pitch, haven't we, Amani? Got the players to come off at bench. Oh, it's the dog outside. I thought we were hearing things, and it's the dog out back. I agree. Nonto has started well. Adam, you have changed your tune. All you did was slay every player on Saturday. Is that when we were losing? Well, he knows now, Amani does, Adam, that there's ladies in chat, so he's got to behave. He's got to be on his best behaviour when ladies are in chat. I'm just saying, you're just speaking to your brother. Your brother's in chat, Gary. Your brother's in chat, mate.
Oh, is he? Hey up, Phil.
Yeah.
All right, lad.
Yeah, it's just good having Anthony off for me.
Yeah, I think so. But I don't think he's not going to jump and rush to any changes. I don't think Farker. He doesn't often make changes at half time. I can't recall that he has done in. But you never know. I think he'll swap it round on the hour mark and try and nick one later on.
Amani says there, Nonto has started lively but gone quiet. Gurev has been very decent. No changes until 65th minute for me, then blitz and with speed.
Yeah. Tire him out.
You can answer this one. Adam, you've changed your tune. All you did was slay every player on Saturday.
Me, I can answer it, or Adam can answer it.
You can. I want around, so I don't know if Adam was slaying every player on Saturday.
We've had two clear cut chances there, but they have had chances, and overall we've done enough to stem them and contain them. It doesn't look like there's no sort of urgency in that first half, in my opinion. But I think we tend to play better when there's a little bit of urgency on. If we go goal behind, etc. Of course, that performance against Norwich, fantastic second half, and I think he's not going to rush to make any changes, slating players and stuff. I mean, it's difficult. Innit? Everybody has an opinion, and that's your opinion. Innit? You can't argue with that. But I thought that second half against Norwich, they were fantastic. All right, we probably got a little bit unlucky with first half. The Melier probably a little bit suspect on the second goal. First one, I don't think he could have done much about. But that second goal was a bit of I thought it were a bit of a freak goal, to be honest with you. The turn and the control, the close ball control from the scorer was just phenomenal. And he just lashed it, didn't he? But it is what it is, and every game's different. And the one we're concentrating on is the here and now. It's Stoke, and we've probably been a bit lucky not to concede. If he gets that ball there, just looking at that replay there of that ball that just dribbled, it actually hits Melier on the legs. I think not once but twice. And he sat there thinking, we could have easily gone a goal behind there, but we're still in it. It's 0-0. Not much really to report for Leeds. I don't think. It's just a case of we're doing enough, we're keeping them at bay, and we'll probably go at them a little bit more in second half, like we know we can. And that Mame effort, that could quite easily on another day. It's Melier, just one of Melier's legs. It goes in, and the second ricochet off his leg, I think. Just kills all the pace on the ball, allows Pascal to clear it and stop it from rolling in over the goal line. What a weird effort that was. But there we go. Do you watch any ladies' results, Stuart?
I didn't. No. Honestly, it's laptop first time it got switched on with today.
Right. So I watched the ladies the other day, and they played, I think, Chesterfield, or was it Chester? Well, not Chesterfield. Chester. 7-1. it was about. I think to Leeds. It will 1-1 at half time, and they went and scored. I think 6 in second half. So you never know. we all hope we can turn it around second half. It's going to be a more entertaining half.
It looks like another second half performance to win this one. I agree, Bandy. And well done for winning shirt, mate. Well done. Yeah. I think we will turn it around in the second half like we did at Norwich to bring Somerville on. I am not sure about Anthony. He's losing the ball too many times.
Yeah.
In the second half against Norwich, we were great, but I don't think we were bad in the first half, just unlucky.
Yeah. I mean, I think talking about losing the ball, Archie Gray is been a little bit suspect, I think, with passing today. But we talked about fatigue and not the physical. You've got physical fatigue, mental fatigue, and we talked a lot about the number of games he's played over the last 2 weeks. I think the total now must be 6 games. Is it? All right, mate. Hey off, buddy. Okay, I'll catch you a bit later. And
he's saying, "Let's go."
Let's go. Oh, I thought he said he's going.
Half time, Celtic 2-1, Atletico Madrid 1. Rotherham have took a 1-0 lead against Coventry. Peltier, 51st minute, and Preston have equalised against Southampton to make it Preston 1, Southampton 1.
Wow. I thought you were going to say then something like Rotherham 1, Barcelona 0. Talking about Premier Champions League. Did you see the under-21s top of our EuroLeague. Yeah, I think this is what I'm just watching now. There's a highlight, and it's McGurk. I mean, I like McGurk. I've seen McGurk play a few times, and I've seen under 21s if I get a chance to watch them. You know, so lively, going forward, and they're just showing Joseph's goals here, and fantastic finish. But the speed that they're breaking forward, wow. I mean, is he listed in our squad, Joseph, for this year or not?
Yeah, because he were on
He
bench,
is.
wasn't he?
He
He
is,
were on
isn't he?
bench,
So
yeah.
yeah. So I mean, he's another option that we could put on later on. Alexander Wright is here as well. Archie's not playing well. Yeah, I think he's having a bit of a difficult one. It's mental fatigue with Archie, probably physical fatigue. A few occasions there where passes went astray. Simple defending decisions is overcomplicated it and put us under pressure uh, on at least one occasion. So is he? Would you take Archie Gray off, Stu?
Well,
Chat, of course.
this is
Would
what
you
I
would
do.
you
This
take
is
him
what I
off?
do. I take Gurev off, bring on Shackleton, put Archie Gray alongside Ampadu, and put
Yeah,
Shackleton at right back.
yeah.
That's
Because I
what
mean,
I do.
Shackleton's got pace to burn, hasn't he? So
Yeah, and he does. He genuinely does a good. See, when we've called upon him, apart from the whole game, he's done pretty well for us. So I don't have a problem with Shackleton coming on.
yeah,
Come on, Leeds. We need to win this game. We need to keep pace with Ipswich and Norwich, don't we, Alexandra?
yeah. I completely agree with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Stu's just running chat. I'm going to try and make a poll up. Stu, have we got any ideas for questions for this second half? Football.
Is Daniel Farker going to get through 45 minutes without chinning Alex Neil? No, you can't say that, can you? No, no. Our Leeds going to be able to break. I don't know. Our Leeds going to win, lose or draw this second half. I don't know. Archie looks very tired. Bless him.
Yeah.
Let him have a couple of games rest. I think so. I think so. Well, he's coming out. He's starting his second half. He's racing out. The players are coming out of tunnels. They're ready to go. Rutiers, I don't think there's going to be any changes. I want to have Birmingham got Wayne Rooney as their coach. They must be desperate. I'll get ready with second half timer, guys. So we'll balance schedule.
Yeah. We'll start a poll there as well, chat. If you want to see that one, it's going there. We've just put Leeds halftime poll. Of course, we're starting second half now, but it's a strange one, Stu, isn't it? I think that Wayne Rooney one. Manager before, I can't even remember his name. Decent. Who was it? What was his name? Can you remember who it was?
Before Rooney.
I can't remember his name now. It's completely slipped my mind. But mental fatigue. Maybe I'm suffering from it a bit at 3 a.m.
Mighty Millers, Rotherham.
Yeah. Chat, if you know who it is, let us know.
Have you ever been to Miller's Grand Manage? I believe she has a few times. Old and you, yes.
Yeah.
Laugh out loud. Looking at Stoke ground makes me think that they're still under COVID restrictions.
Don't mention that COVID. Please, anything.
Daniel Wenger under pressure at Norwich City as well. David Wenger. Oh, you mean David Wenger, innit? It's
David Wagner.
David Wagner. Yeah, he's under pressure. He is, you're right.
He is. I've seen a few reports that but didn't they win last night? Not did they play last night? Norwich.
I couldn't tell you. You.
If you have a look, I'm sure I saw something that suggested that they played last night. a narrow win, but it's probably just kept him in his job for an extra week or two. I mean, he's not a bad manager, really, is he? And he's not done badly over his career, but I think that this Wayne Rooney appointment for Birmingham, I just don't understand what they're doing, because they were sixth in the league. They had a decent record.
Decent
They've changed
manager.
the manager. There's no need to change him. But Rooney's win rate as a manager is pretty poor. So expect to see Birmingham slide. It's going to be interesting to see if Birmingham slide away from the playoff places of the next few weeks, and see how Rooney gets on. I mean, if it's bad, he could be out by Christmas.
Can we do it on a rainy night at Stoke? Let's get 3 points in the second half. Totally agree, Alexander. Totally agree. We need to get 3 points, especially with victory.
Yeah, we need to get 3 points, folks, if we're going to be, go to places, going anywhere in Championship. If you're on the road, you need to get the 3 points, don't you?
Can somebody in chat tell me if Leicester played yesterday and if they won? I haven't looked at any scores, mate. I don't even know where we are in the table. I haven't even. No. Coming back. Like I says, Gary, I switched laptop on today to speak to you, do your thumbnail, and then then I haven't looked at anything else. Corner ball, come on, Leeds.
Leeds win a corner ball.
Is it? No, it's a goal kick.
Oh, goal kick.
Ooh, I thought we won a corner then. I thought Anthony.
It is, yeah. Well, that's even flummoxed Bryn and Tony. They're a bit baffled by that decision. But there we go. I do cold nights away at Yeovil. I lost the feed. Anyone else having no problems here at the minute, Willie? I'm on the LUTV feed.
And I'm on.
And there's a foul. And it's on Jorginho Rutte. Rutte's on the floor. And he's tapping the ground. And he's holding his ankle, I think. And Stoke play on. Try and pump the ball up front. Lloris plays all down the line. And there's another foul.
That was given. That was a definite foul. So have a look at this foul on Rutte. Oh, Rutte's toe got stepped on.
Straight on Rutte's toes and studs on the toes. That's a painful one for Jorginho. Rutte is that, folks.
So Leicester lost 2-1 to Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Grave,
that's the second defeat, isn't it? Good.
I mean,
looking for Anthony. Monto did well then to hold it up really well, but he's injured himself a little bit. He's pulled up as Nanto.
Yeah, he has. He's done his thigh, I think, Stu.
He's running a bit. He's trying to run it off. Trying to run it off.
Looks like a thigh injury or a thigh strain or something for Wilfred. Something's happened to him there.
That's a foul, ref. Come on, ref.
Matching grain to Wilfred Nanto, and there's another foul. Down he goes. And it's Thompson bringing down Wilfred Nanto. Leeds win a free kick. Oh, this is so...
Not close. He lost 2-1 to Middlesbrough. Thanks, Adam. Disgusting foul. Yeah, I totally agree.
Norwich lost. Oh, I thought they won. Norwich. You sure that's right? I mean, I don't know.
Norwich City lost 2-1 to Middlesbrough. So I'm assuming that Leicester didn't play then.
Yeah. Stoke into Pearson. Thompson. And he's giving it away. Leeds win the ball back. And it's a ball over the top. It's deflected, but Wilfred can't collect it. Wilfred, I think he's struggling, Stuart.
Yeah, disgusting foul, horror foul. Totally agree with you guys. Totally agree with you. Amani, can you remember when Rotherham went up as champions in 1989 from Division 4? Wow. Leicester won 1-0 last night against Sunderland. Poor game. So they won. Right, thanks, Amani, love. We need to sub off Nonto. See how he's jogging, isn't he? He's trying, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is getting targeted though a lot by Stoke players, I tell you.
Yeah.
Getting some dirty tackles on him.
Well, I think the Championship is a lot dirtier than the Premier League from what I've seen this year so far. There's a lot being missed by the referees, and I think this is the absence of VAR, Stu, isn't it? But you don't want to sink to that kind of level, do you?
Well, you'd like to think, with the grounds we've got, the quality in coaching these referees can get, and can there'd be a lot better.
Oh, there's a lovely ball through, Stoker in, round the back. Oh,
great cut out by Rodon.
It was a lovely ball through the middle, and it totally caught everybody cold. Did that?
I think he was offside.
He's offside. No, he's not. He stepped over it, Stu. Let it run, and then he plays it in. And I tell you what, that's a really good interception. Is that Leeds under a bit of pressure here from Stoke, and it's been pumped behind. I think Jadon Anthony is it, and it's gone for another corner ball.
I don't keep. My daughter was born May, probably a bit busy laughing right
now. Always good for a bit of banter, isn't it, Stu?
Yes. Well done, mate.
And it's whipped in. Ilian Meslier thumps it away. Pearson plays it back wide.
Well done, Routier.
Rolled into Meslier, and it's brought away by Jorginho Routier. And now Joe Perreault's on his own. He's surrounded by two players, and he tries to play a ball, but it's not much he could have done there. Joe Perreault has to play the ball, or he gets dispossessed. But Wilfred can't get to it. And Jorginho is up there again. Nice little bit of play from Jorginho Routier again, I think, Stu. Getting involved in doing all the dirty work of defending that for a striker he doesn't do too bad, does he?
No,
Anthony.
Oh, well
nice
done.
Nice little ball from Leeds.
Oh, Anthony.
Oh, Jadon Anthony. Lovely ball. As a shot, curls it. It's wide.
Yeah, he did all hard work. He made space to put a really good crossing, pull back in. He could have done all with it. Perreault were unmarked in box, and instead he went to go. He saw his name in spotlight, didn't he? He went for glory.
There's Perreault and somebody at the back post anyway. But anyway, the ball's pumped forward, and it goes all the way through to Ilian Meslier. Meslier picks it up. Just rolls it out onto the feet of Rodon. Nonto. Perreault.
Go on, Anthony. Lost. Go on, Anthony, now. Come on, mate.
Oh, that's lovely from Jorginho Routier. Into Jadon Anthony again. Twisting, turning. Clips one into the back post, but it can't find its way through to Routier. There's a foul, and referee's missed it. He's let play go on. Could have been a free kick into Berger, and Stoke are trying their best to get this ball cleared away. Jadon Anthony, nice little bit of recovery there. Bit of a stretch. Gruev. Byram. Nonto's playing more on left here, Stu.
Number 6 Stoke players playing with his boot in his hand.
Oh, yeah. Ampadu. Through the middle. Jorginho Routier. He can't stop the play for that, though, Stu. He'll have to keep going. Big message from Inky. Let's have a read at this. Can you remember the young lad about 20 years old running on the pitch and nicking the wooden plinth? It's a trophy being placed on just under it being presented to Rotherham.
Just had a chat with Rutte.
Rutte, and the approach play was very good there, wasn't it? Jorginho Rutte has a shot straight at the keeper. It's a bit weak.
It was Inky. It was Inky.
Inky, was it you? An exclusive, chat. It's an exclusive.
Not that we condone doing stuff like that on this channel, but
We
yeah,
don't, absolutely not. No, we can't have that kind of thievery. There's definitely a foul on Wilfred Gnonto there. He gets whacked.
It's getting
left leg.
badly treated as Gnonto by these Stoke players.
Yeah,
I don't like it. And referee ain't giving him any protection whatsoever.
No, he ain't. Not at all.
That's good. They've given ball away. This is our chance. Go on. Go on, Rutte.
That's nice. Go on, Jorginho Rutte. Pick up the ball. He's got a couple of players tracking him. Flashes one across the face of the goal, and it's just wide from Jorginho Rutte. Leeds, you feel, are just getting a bit closer. We're not far from a goal here, Stuart. I don't think there's gonna be a goal in the next few minutes. Christ almighty, I feel like I'm absolutely freezing.
You're freezing, I'm freezing. I've got dog's gone bloody. I'm here suffering, and dog's gone out to have a biking competition.
Oh Christ!
And
yeah, I think I can hear it.
He knows I won't close door on him. Come on, Max. He knows that I won't close door on him. Should do really, but he knows I'm too bloody soft with him. Come on, Max. Anyway, it's back with Stoke's keeper.
I'm going to have to find my AC remote here. I feel like I'm going to turn into a snowman in a minute.
Well, look,
that's a nice bit of play. And, it's Roden. Wilfred Gnonto getting absolutely battered again.
Well, referee.
Rough tackles going in here, chat. And Vidal's gone down. He's holding his face.
Referee needs to get a bit of an he needs to get a bit of a grip on his game, or he's going to lose. He's going to end up getting a bit naughty.
Yeah.
A lot of tackles. A lot of I mean, that were a foul. I thought that were a foul on Vidal, but he put his shoulder in it. But you know, Tian is letting a lot go. He's letting a lot of tackles go, and he's going to end up losing control if he's not careful.
And it's bad news for Stoke as Chris Somerville, Dan James, and the other subs, Patrick Bamford, even warming up. I think, he's there right in the distance, Patrick Bamford. So can these three substitutes make any difference for Leeds? Chat, who would you like to see coming off for Leeds in this round of substitutions? It looks like Farker's getting them ready.
Well,
nice
first
ball up for Lampard.
First it'll be Gnonto, Perot. Perot will come on for Bamford. Off for Bamford. James will come on for Gnonto.
Yeah.
And I knew what third one warming up. Somerville might come on. For Anthony. Might come on for Anthony.
Might come on for Anthony. Yeah, I agree. I mean, those are the choices, aren't they? But you never know with Farker. I mean, he caught us all by surprise, I think, against Norwich by taking a couple of defensive players off and throwing the kitchen sink at Norwich City.
Go on, Monto. Go on, Willie. Come on, ref, man. Go on, ref. You tell him, ref, Willie. So how many more bloody times, ref? He's now booking a player. He's booking a
unbelievable. Yeah.
Amani says, I was on sports night up a floodlight with an Arsenal lad when Forest beat Poole in the European Cup. They zoomed in on us. He had held I had held a play when I got home, and I said I was at a friend's doing some homework. Amani, you little buglugs. She's up bloody up on spotlight watching football.
Oh, dear me.
Right, Anthony with a free kick. And it
I've
goes.
lost my toe here yet.
Oh, poor by Rutier, poor header.
Yeah, he's a bit frustrated with himself, Rutte.
Yeah, he should have done better, actually.
It's actually, I think it's a corner ball, Stu. That's a corner ball, is that? It got a deflection off the Stoke defender.
Got away with one then, didn't we?
But they've got a goal kick out of it of Stoke. Just shows, doesn't it? If you so much as blink, you can miss something. But that definitely, it looked to me like it got a deflection off the Stoke defender. Did that? But anyway, a lot of dodgy decisions in this game, and decisions just not existing at all. It's really, really strange. But anyway, we move on. Still 0-0, as you can see. Hello if you're joining us for the first time. And chat, you're all obviously subscribed. I think 'cause it's sub mode on. But if you're new here and you want to subscribe, you can always press that subscribe button. It should be illuminating. Apparently, the message from YouTube is the sub button and like button are going to start flashing for people who press those buttons. So if you do see a flashing like button, let me know. How many likes do we have on this stream? I don't even know.
I don't know, mate. I'm just doing
8.
Well.
It's 8, chat. Wow, that's good. What a result! I like it when I don't often do that kind of thing. In fact, I don't think I've ever done a live stream and said, how many likes have we got in this live stream? So that's a first. But anyway,
I don't even look.
We don't bother with stuff like that.
I don't have a YouTube page open. I don't even have a YouTube page. When I do my streams, I don't even have a YouTube page open. I just use StreamYard.
StreamYard, yeah, that's what I do. Yeah.
Us little devils definitely found each other. Just love it. Good to hear it, Amani, my love. Good to hear.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll close that poll because we've got how many votes? 9 votes, 100% win.
The confidence Farkas gives us.
So we've got a lot of confidence there, chat. We've got a lot of confidence that we're gonna be good enough to at least get a goal out of this game. And I think Farker.
I think one goal will be enough, Gary.
Yeah,
I really do. Yeah. How much ball possession Stoke are having? I don't think this second half they haven't created out clear cut, have they?
No, they've not yet. Not when we compare with the first half, but I wonder why that is, Stu. Is it because we're pushing up a little bit more on them?
Yeah, it's like I think Adam called that actually. He said that he wanted to see us push up more.
Yeah.
Birmingham losing 2-0. They are that, Adam. They are that, mate. Amani Inky says, that was my first pitch invasion. My last one was when Rotherham got promoted again at Peterborough. Inky, you little dark horse. I didn't know that about you, mate. I didn't know nothing like that about you.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day. Every day's a learning day. That's what I always get told.
Our channel's invaded by the pitch invaders, Stu.
The rebels.
Rebels. Pearson into Strout. And he's lost out Strout there. Stoke slowly progressing forward. Clip one in to the back post.
They don't look as threatening as what they was.
head, and Wilfred Donto gets over there, scoops up the ball, passes it over, and Hoover gets a thumbs up.
Right. Would this be a disastrous result if it finished 0-0?
Let's find out. I mean, yeah, in my opinion, yeah.
Right. That same question to everyone in chat. If this is
Don't worry,
finishes,
Stu. I'm putting a poll on, Stu, so they can see the poll. The thing is, in StreamYard chat, you guys, you can't see it, but if we put a poll on, in YouTube, we can see the poll, but in StreamYard,
you can't.
You can't see it.
No.
Which is a bit of a bummer because it means then you're switching around windows and stuff like that. And I don't know if there's any still seeing the
Nonto's going to be booked.
Nonto's in a bit of trouble here, and he's going to get a yellow card. It wasn't me, referee. There's maybe Tierney's.
He always seems to do that, doesn't he? Even when he's guilty.
Maybe Tierney's had enough of all the argy-bargy. He knows what's going on, and he's decided now that
he was a bit late. It's
going to be a bit more free-flowing with the yellow cards. Yeah, it wasn't a clever thing to do that from Wilfred. So the Wayne Rooney effect take in full flow at Birmingham.
The substitutions are getting strict and ready to come on.
The subs.
And it's the three players, Bamford, Dan James, and Somerville.
Yeah. Come on, Leeds. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll be disappointed if I go to bed, Stu, and it's 0-0. I will be very, very disappointed if that happens. I'm hoping for a Leeds win, of course. I want to see a goal, at least a goal. And Stoke could be in a bit of trouble here now that we're putting these two on. There's going to be a lot of pace added to the attacking lineup. And I'm wondering if Farker's even thinking about taking a defensive player off.
What, in Archie Gray?
Could be taking Archie Gray off. I would be happy with that. If he takes Archie Gray off, I'd say, take him off. Play a back three. Overload that midfield and stop. Do a similar thing similar job to Stoke, what we did to Norwich. And just overload them in their half at pitch. And it's something that I heard this week, Stu, it's not parking the bus, it's where you park the bus. Isn't it? And if they're going to start sitting deep and all that sort of thing, it's we need to start really putting a lot of pressure on them and trying to get 3 points out of this game and keep pace with the two ahead of us.
This is another story for you, Herman. He says, and we also went to another Forest game and Cluffy made Martin O'Neill hold my hand and walk across Trent Bridge to the ground from the hotel. I said, but I am a Leeds fan. He said, be quiet and do as you're told. Stoke City is so dirty.
What's your favourite memory of Cluffy? I mean, he was a colourful character, wasn't he?
Good old days.
Yeah. I mean, I remember were there a pitch invasion and Cluffy were going mental and he went round, started slapping fans, giving them a slap, walking up to him and giving him a slap for going up pitch. Shot!
Oh, Somerville!
Somerville.
What an impact sub he really is. He's brilliant player, Somerville.
Yeah.
It's all one-footed though, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, he had a bit of he struggled. He had a bit of a poor first half, I thought, against Norwich. He had a couple of shots that were close. You thought we should have done better there. But overall, in that second half performance, it was just like Somerville beast mode, wasn't it? It was just absolutely insane when some of the stuff he was doing. And that goal, what a worldie that was. Absolutely fantastic goal. Let's hope that Cree Somerville can pick one out here when this is it, when the chips are down and you need one, and Leeds need one in the next 20 minutes plus stoppage time to try and get anything out of this match. And at the moment, it hasn't really been looking that threatening from Leeds, but hopefully we can start creating a couple of chances. Apparently, and they announced this in first half, the attendance is just over 22,000. I don't know if I mentioned that, chat, but
that's poor.
Poor. Gruev. He's lost out there, Gruev. But he's helped out by Jorginho Rutte. Jorginho goes down, wins a free kick. Inside the Leeds half.
In wrong position. We've had this conversation before with Perot and Rutte and stuff, but Plymouth are 3-0 over Sheffield Wednesday. It's because, not according to Farker, Adam, unfortunately, he needs the one who makes the decisions.
Yeah.
Also, it's at Stedford End in my Leeds shirt. Got bought a pie and pint by some chipmunk crisps and some chipmunk crisps by some blokes. I was only 13, laughing her head off. Yeah, she's a bugger, isn't she? She's a bugger.
Blimey. Oh, little ball in. It's picked up by Dan James onto his left foot. Oh, and it's cut out by the defender. It's a really good last-ditch tackle from the defender against Dan James there, because he was just about to pull the trigger and you felt that Dan James is in here. And it was a good sliding tackle from Rose, the Stoke defender. Ball punted up. Ampadu heads it back. Jorginho Rutte. Bit of skill. Little turn. That's a great ball. And that's a penalty. Must be. And TNA has no hesitation. Points straight to the spot. And it's Patrick Bamford, I think, who's won it. And the ref has no choice because Patrick Bamford's clean through on goal. Now, Stuart, Patrick Bamford and penalties. We've been here before. Would you let him take it?
No, I'm sorry, but I'd give it to I'll probably give it to Rutte.
Yeah.
No doubt Perot will end up taking it, but I'd give it to Rutte.
Yeah. And I think it's Pearson who brings Patrick Bamford down and literally goes sliding on the floor into the back of Patrick Bamford's legs.
Bamford's
with a full body. And it's Patrick Bamford
who's taking
for what will be the first goal of his season if he scores it. Chat. Oh, God, I can't watch. The last time I did a watch along and Patrick Bamford took a penalty, it was Newcastle, I think. And he fluffed it. Here we go, Patrick Bamford, and he's blazed it over the bar.
Iron wide, iron blazed it, iron over bar. It wasn't right for him. It shouldn't have been. He just come on. I would have given it to Rutte.
Pirot.
Oh, Bamford. Oh. What a miss. What a miss by Bamford. Wow.
Soul destroying is the only way I can say it.
And that. You know something? Right. What I'm more dreading is the hate Patrick Bamford will get on social media.
Oh God! Don't. I mean, it. You know, if we lose this game now, and we don't get another chance in this match, because that has given them that little bit of extra confidence, and you know what happens. They'll raise the game next 10, 15 minutes. If they get a goal and we lose this match, there's gonna be hell on. I'll tell you,
Adam,
absolute hell on.
Adam, don't call. I don't know if don't call Don't call, never call your own player player a donkey. It just a bad miss. Just a bad miss. Laughing his head off. Take him back up.
And that's a shot by Rutte, and it's saved by the keeper.
Oh,
And Patrick Bamford.
I feel for him. You know what I mean? He had the confidence to take it, but it were wrong. He hadn't been on 5 minutes.
He hasn't been on 5 minutes.
No. Even look at
Joe Rodon. Did you see Joe Rodon's reaction there?
Yeah,
Stu?
he wasn't happy, was he?
Not happy at all, mate. I wonder.
See, the problem is as well. You know when the team misses a penalty.
Oh no! Excuse me, Stoke are breaking through here, and it's cleared away. Christ Almighty! Stoke have come up the other end, and they are now trying to. That's a lovely little flick, bit of showboating from the Stoke player on the right hand side, and there's a really bad challenge, and it's Jorginho Rutte who's committed it, and referee's gone for yellow card, and Jorginho Rutte is going to get in the referee's bad books here. He's getting a yellow, and this game is really starting to come alive now, folks. I think we're on for a bit of a finale, and these players are going to have to dig deep if they're going to get 3 points out of the match. And Daniel Farke's going mental at the fourth referee. He's not happy about something. And
these are comments, Adam. What can get picked? These are comments. What we're talking about, Gary.
Yeah.
Never again. You can't say that. It was a bad miss, yes, but to say he should never play again.
It's a bit harsh. It's a bit harsh. You know.
And it goes. Oh, well done, Pascal Strike.
There's a bit of time for Patrick Bamford to redeem himself. You know, Adam, we don't know. He could go up the other end. We could win a corner. He gets an header, a volley, something like that, and it flies into the top of net. That's just football. You know, taking a penalty, everybody thinks it's easy, and you should be scoring. Yeah, of course you should be scoring, but how many penalties in a season get missed? And I bet it's more than you think. I'd love to see the stats on that. If anyone's got a couple of spare minutes, and if they can find any stat to tell us so far this season, how many? And that's it. Stoke have scored. It's a whipped-in corner.
Oh heck!
And it's me, and this is what we were talking about, Stu. I mean, this is the thing when we say take your chances. I mean, you don't get a better chance than a penalty, do you? Stoke come up the other end. They've raised the game a little bit. They've put a bit of pressure on, given a corner away. And I bet Patrick Bamford just wants the world to swallow him up right now, looking at his face.
I think it's an own goal by Strike. Let's have a look. Yeah, come off at bar and it's Strike went in.
Go off bar, it's Strike up back at head and it's gone in.
Couldn't get it out where you couldn't do it about it.
Couldn't do about
it.
No. Very, very unlucky. Very unfortunate, but this is the game we're in. Adam's losing his mind, I think. Keep calm, Adam, don't worry.
I'm gone. Keep calm, Adam. Keep calm, mate. Keep calm. Good goal. Lorient's coming on. Josh Laurent.
Berger's gone off. He's had a good game for Stoke.
Yeah, he's done well, hasn't he?
Done well. But this is going to be a big scalp for them if they get 3 points out of us here, Stu.
Pascal needs to wake up. Do it out. He could do, Adam.
Nah.
He couldn't do what about that. I don't think personally.
Yeah.
Unlucky. Yeah.
He probably thinks it's gone over at bar, but by the time he realises it's hit the bar off the back of his head. I mean, that whole
it could
thing
happen to anybody.
happened in the blink of an eye. For Pascal Strout, it's terribly unlucky, but Leeds need to be a bit professional here, try and keep calm, get themselves back together, and
Now I take a
make
draw.
sure you don't concede another one.
Now I take a point.
Now you take a point, wouldn't you? And it looks like our score predictions are way off the mark yet again, Stu. We're going to have to be a little bit
like a striker.
And unfortunately, folks, it's looking like the 3 wins on the bounce is not going to be 4 wins on the bounce now for Leeds United. And the problem is
we've shown fight before. We've shown that we could come back before.
We could come back, yeah. We can. We just need a bit of something to work. But I think the difficulty now, Stuart, is if they do start playing low block and they do stick every man behind the ball, it's going to be hard work. We're going to need a bit of luck, I think, more than anything. Even just to get a point. But will you take a point right now? The answer is yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
A point here could be very valuable in the grand scheme of things if we can get a point. And Luke Ayling's coming on, folks.
Don't know what he's going to do, but he's coming on.
Well, I think they're looking for the old Leeds crossfield ball into Luke Ayling and a volley from 6 yards out.
Paveda's coming on as well.
Who else is coming on?
Paveda.
Wow.
Yeah, we're getting stripped behind him.
Didn't see Paveda, but anyway, Stuart's obviously got the third eye. Well done, Stu, for spotting that.
You couldn't miss him. He was showing his thighs.
Oh, well, maybe that's what it was. I wasn't really paying much attention to his thighs, but
well, it's
Dan James picks up the ball on the right hand side. Little ball into Archie Gray. Archie Gray back to Roden. Roden against Gruev. Little interchange in passing. Leeds needs to sharpen this passing up. Archie Gray and Archie Gray's gone down. He's been clobbered on his ankle, I think, or foot. And this is last ditch. Daniel Farker trying to scrape something out of this game, folks. And
oh my God, why early? Well, Byron's gone off. And
Sam Byron's gone off. Well, I mean, nobody will be complaining about Luke Ayling if he buries one.
Only need 4 for our prediction to come in, Gary.
Yeah, I know.
Go on, Paveda.
I'm going to stop predicting stuff, I think. I'm obviously jinxing. It must be jinxing. Jorginho Rutte. Ampadu. Lovely ball through. Into Patrick Bamford. Somerville.
Oh, what a defensive block that by Hoover.
That was so lucky.
Good defensive block by Hoover, though. Really good, but really good run by Somerville.
Yeah, Patrick Bamford in there as well. Nice little bit of skill. Dan James crosses one in. Oh, and it just doesn't find anybody. So I missed the substitution there. Ayling's come on.
Paveda's come
on. Byram gone off, did I say?
Byram went off and I think Gurev went off for Ayling and Paveda.
Yeah, I hadn't seen a graphic for that just yet, so I can't tell you, chat, who's gone off. I know someone's gone off. Oh man, it's so funny.
Come on, Luke.
Come on, Ian. Leeds. Yeah, come on, Ian.
I like him, Paveda.
He gets a goal here, Paveda. It gives Farker something to think about on. Is it Saturday against Huddersfield, Stu?
Yeah,
is it Saturday game that? Chat, let us know if it's a Saturday game.
Yeah, it's a big game, that, mate. Really big game.
Yeah.
Huddersfield have found a bit of form, haven't they, under Darren Moore?
Yeah. Well, he'll get them cracking when he will, Stu. He's got a good record, hasn't he?
Well, they won 2-0 last time out, I believe.
Yeah. Good record, good signing for them. Am I thinking that Sheffield Wednesday got rid of their manager as well? Have they got another new manager?
I believe they got. I don't know who the manager is, but yeah, they sacked him, didn't they?
Sacked him, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Dan James. Nice ball. Luke Ayling tries to cross it to Paveda, but Paveda slices it. And he tries to play it first time in, Paveda, but that's always the risk. He just sliced in it. That's a nice ball from Paveda.
Go on.
Dan James. Rutte tries to cross it in, but it's cut
On the
out.
ball.
Corner ball, and Leeds are now really starting to turn the screw on Stoke. And Patrick Bamford was offside briefly just there, but yeah.
Looks like we're playing 6 across the front line.
Yeah, well, that's what we did pretty much against what we did against Norwich, Stu. Had a front 6 on. Nice ball here from Dan James, fisted away by Travers. It's gone out to the near side, and it's a Leeds throw in.
That penalty changed game, didn't it?
Yeah. Strange how it can just suddenly change on one moment, isn't it? Leeds took the resulting set piece, and they've kept possession, Leeds, but they're now starting to really struggle to try and get forward and break through this Stoke outfit, who are just sitting deep. They're dropping off. Leeds need a runner, and
great ball.
Nice ball in. I think that's Paveda, isn't it? Playing that in. They're just playing with one up Stoke, but now they're going to try and pick the ball up, and Leeds need to dispossess them as quickly as they possibly can here. And Vidigal is held up by Archie Gray. Vidigal plays it back. Pearson. Gooch crosses it over to the back of the 18-yard box. Elian Millier reads it, comes out, and Elian Millier's rolled that out very quickly. And it's nearly caught the players off guard, that, and Paveda tries to play one through for Somerville, but Somerville just can't get it. It's cut out.
Go on.
And Jorginho Rutte slips again. Luke Ayling tries to play one through to Patrick Bamford, but Patrick can't win it. He's up against Vidigal. Luke Ayling.
Come on, Leeds.
Ayling into Rutte. Back to Ayling. Ayling plays it back, keeps possession. Archie Gray. As Archie Gray playing now, it looks like we're playing a back three, Stu, pretty much, I think. Ball whipped in. It's a poor cross, I think, from Dan James, is it? Over on that left-hand side. Chris Somerville picks it up. Back to goal. Little swivel and a turn. Chris Somerville into the 6-yard box. Oh, and it's gone out for a corner. Oh, God. 90 minutes, folks. And
5 minutes injury time. Come on, Leeds.
5 minutes injury time coming on the board, I think.
Come on.
Stoke make a substitution.
Vidigal's going off.
Vidigal's going off, and Stevens is coming on, and one can only assume, I don't know who this guy is, but it could be probably more likely a defensive substitution.
Thanks.
They lost last night 4-0 against Huddersfield. Who's that? Am I missing something in chat here?
I think he's saying Huddersfield lost 4-0. I know they won 2-0. That must have been over the weekend then.
Yeah.
And the Stevens is coming on. Blast from the past, ex-Sheffield United player.
Mm-hmm.
In comes corner.
Corner ball from the far side, and it's punched away by Travers. It's a really good punch as well. Archie Gray, Chris Somerville. Oh, and Chris Somerville tries to let the ball run under his legs.
It's going to get
And he's turned around, and as he's done that, there's an opposing player, and Chris Somerville's suddenly realised, the opposing player's there, and he's slid and hacked down the opposing player. That was a bit bad from Cree. But I think he's injured himself in the process. Oh, Christ almighty. It goes from bad to worse, doesn't it? And I don't know what... I think he's landed on his chin or his face there, Cree Somerville. It was a really bad turn. And he's tried to let it... I don't know if he got a whack it. He's making out he got a whack in face, but I didn't see where the contact happened. Did you, Stu?
No,
mate. Weird.
I think he was just trying to get out of getting a booked, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Another foul by Leeds.
Yeah. Disappointing day, this, folks.
Yeah, we're losing this discipline a little bit here, aren't we?
After that performance against Norwich, 5 minutes to get something. Anything will do.
He had a great game. Yeah, I'd love to sign him, man. Love to sign him.
Yeah, Vidigal. He's done really well for him. Looked a problem every time he's picked up the ball. Played really well. So, dear chap. Sorry to report it. It's not looking good. We've got 2 minutes left, I think. They are taking the time over this free kick of Stoke. They clipped this all over the top. And it's a nice little run. Is that in behind? Laurent. Nice ball from Lloris. He's picked it up again, and I think they've won a throw in here. Right down by the corner flag. He's holding his leg. I wonder if he's got a bit of an injury there. Takes the throw in. And Stoke just trying their best to try and keep this ball pinned in down the corner, Leeds United corner flag. And I think they're just going to try and see this one out now, Stoke. They're not going to try and do out stupid or overcommit. They're just going to sit deep.
Well,
try the best and run this clock down, but Leeds, can they play a long ball? Can there be a Hoover with a header?
Yeah, Hoover's been given man at match by Sky.
Not surprised. He's played really well.
Well,
Paveda, Luke Haley.
No teams in this league's going to win most every game, Alice. So we just got to pick yourself up, dust ourselves down, and go again.
Nice little cross in. On Pascal Struijk, and he's volleyed shot, and he's deflected away. Christ, he could have got the first scorer there, Stu. Paveda. Dan James tries to clip one in. It's a poor ball. Roden into Archie Gray. Fires it in, Archie Gray, but it's a few deflections and it's hit a few players on the way through. Stoke pump it up the pitch. Roden. And a game that we were expected to win is turning into a loss, chat. It's a loss, I think. It's over. Officially, it's over. Or unofficially, shall I say. It's just a case of ref with a final whistle. And the Stoke fans are absolutely delighted with that they've got themselves a goal. And overall, I think a poor showing from Leeds United compared with the Norwich game. Really disappointed. Stuart?
Yeah, Alex Neil got one over on Farker this time, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Full time. There you go.
That's it. Full time. Done. Over and done. And a Patrick Bamford penalty miss is the difference between winning 1 point and getting nothing. And Leeds United walk away from this game with nothing. It's been a really, really overall not a very good performance from Leeds. We've not had enough urgency, I didn't think, in the game. Perhaps there's been a few questions over Grave, Archie Gray, and one or two other players, I think, in that first half. A couple of missed opportunities again. A little bit of bad luck, Stu, I would think. We had those two opening chances in that first half, and we must be better at finishing our chances. And Leeds United have literally done everything possible not to finish a chance today. I think, is that fair, Stu?
Yeah, look, the simple. I think the simple way of saying it, mate, is they took their chances, we didn't.
Yeah. No other way of saying it. Narrow margin. I'm so sorry that we're having to report a loss
Where are we
today
in
for Leeds
table?
United. It's Stoke City 1, Leeds United 0. Stuart?
Where are Leeds United in table now, Gary?
I think we're still third, mate.
Are we still third?
I think so.
Well, look, that's so much to that's so
As it
much to look.
stands, still
That's so
third.
much that's so much to look out. That's so much to be positive about. We're still third in table. Adams is not a good result. Well done, Stoke City. Yeah, they played the part in the one game. Leg is gone. Leg is gone. Unlucky Leeds. Well done, Stoke. Yep. We're fourth now, Inky. Thanks, Inky. We're fourth.
According to this, we're still third, but I mean that might be on alphabetical order. No, we're still third. Leeds, according to this, it says as it stood. Yeah, sorry, not as it stands. So we'll just try and get that reloaded and see what happens. According to this, it's still third, but we're level on points with Preston, but their goal difference is -2. Southampton's is -3. And they're on 21 points. West Brom are on 20 points. We're on 22. So very, very tight in this playoff zone, Stu. And overall, you've got there 4 teams
Did Preston win
on
today?
20 points. Eh?
Preston got a point. No, Preston, we do go down to fourth. Preston
Oh,
got
we're down to 4th. Preston
yeah,
have got a
Preston
point.
got 23 points.
Oh, they've not updated that yet. Then I'm looking at BBC
So we're
chart
down
at the
to
minute.
fourth. We're still in playoffs. We're still,
Yeah.
what are we now? 22. We're still 9 points. Well, 9 points behind Ipswich and a long way behind Leicester.
We're miles off Leicester, Stu. Everybody's miles off Leicester.
Miles off
5
Ipswich.
wins on the bounce and completely ruthless in front of goal and very difficult to score against, conceding just 7 goals. So sorry about that, chat. I wish we could. Wish we had something better to report. It's not. It's never easy when we lose, and in the fashion that we've lost today, it's even harder. But we'll march on into Saturday. Let's hope that we can bounce back against Huddersfield Town. And let's of course hope that that's going to be another difficult fixture. I think, Stu.
Yeah, always isn't it? Derbies usually are tough games. Can go either way. I'm a bit more concerned with, I think the argument for overplaying Archie Gray. I think it's justified now. He did do well today, didn't Archie Gray?
It's conclusive, isn't it?
Yeah.
You see, you can have all the tech in the world, but it doesn't monitor stuff like decision making. Doesn't monitor fatigue, mental awareness.
What about Gareth? How do you think he did?
Not great, to be honest with you, but he's not. he's not. I think when we get a handle on the stats, Stu, we can certainly look more about the post match stats, and we can talk about that maybe in the next video. But overall, it didn't seem to be in it too much for me. But there are people there saying at halftime we'd take him off. But it's difficult to assess until we start seeing some numbers.
We are still third.
Difficult.
Sorry, Manny.
We
We
are
are
still
third.
third. So there we go. It is on Saturday. I said those away kits stink. Superstitious club. We need a yellow away kit. Bandy, I couldn't agree more. That's why Bandy got ordered the home kit, didn't you, Bandy? Right, I'm going to end it there then, chat. So, any final thoughts, Stuart, before we
No,
end
mate.
this
No.
stream?
Look, just keep your heads up, Leeds fans. Keep your heads up. It's a little blip. It won't be its last blip, but it won't be. It's not its first last blip. It's not going to be its last.
No.
But just keep your heads up, and we're Leeds United, and we'll bounce back.
I think the thing as well is to remember that we beat Ipswich, Leicester. They're not going to go through the season and win every single match. They're going to have a dip in form. They're going to have injuries. They're going to start feeling the pace very soon. So at that time, let's just hope that we start it in a long winning streak and we can catch them. I'm still sure that we'll reel them in, Stuart. It's not over. There's a long, long way to go. And like Farker said, no point looking at the table yet because nothing's settled down. We've had those 2 international breaks. That sort of breaks up everybody's rhythm. I think there's one more international break before Christmas, and I think we'll start get that out of the way, get into the real business of Christmas and onwards, and start getting games under our belt and getting these players match sharp. And I think the decision to let Patrick Bamford have a penalty today is a bad decision. But hindsight is a wonderful thing. I said it as he was stepping up for it. I remember the last time Patrick Bamford took a penalty, it didn't end well. Didn't end well, and I wouldn't have been putting him down as the first choice to take a penalty in that situation. But anyway, look, we march on to Huddersfield. Let's just against Huddersfield at Elland Road. That one we'll talk about. Or maybe will be a pre-match video or something along those lines coming out. One hopes it's going to be a win, but when all said and done, it's a bad day at the office for Leeds, and Leicester have theirs to come yet, and so do Ipswich. I think they're going to have a run of poor results. We're right in contention. We're still all right. Don't worry too much about it. I think we'll be. I think we'll still finish automatic, and there we go. No more final thoughts from Stuart, I don't think. You're all done?
No, mate, no.
Right. So, if you enjoy the content, you enjoy the live stream today, thanks very much for watching. Of course, I'll leave a recommendation from YouTube on my channel up on this side here. And if you want to subscribe, of course, I'll put a subscriber button up here somewhere. And it's a very good bye from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. And Stuart.
Take care, everybody. Yeah, thank you once again for having us, Gary. I'm glad to help you out. It's just a bad day at the office. Yep, that's what it is.
That's it. Goodbye from me. It's a goodbye from him. Take care, folks. Have a good evening. Try and wake up. Have a positive day tomorrow.
See you later, guys. Yeah, thanks so much.
See you.